Facepalm moment of the day. I rebooted my computer and I forgot to open the program I used to record with because the PC is always on, so it's always running, and damn it. Anyway, hi and welcome to Warframe Hotfix 16.3.3. Bit of a weird one. Basically the cloth dynamics, which is what makes the things on my back twirl around, the sandana. Actually, if you look at them, they keep getting stuck. They're not coming. Not today. There's too much involved with it. It wasn't ready, as that there says. There is a DirectX thing that has been updated, and it says there's been an issue with AMD drivers. It's the Catalyst program itself, not the actual drivers, that is to blame for this. But the Catalyst program is technically the drivers now, so that's a whole fart on. But if you are affected, it is recommended to basically, if you don't open the game and click on this, what you can do is go to the description below and there'll be a link to that. And in there's a lot of information about the AMD stuff, but basically there's only going to be a few people affected by it. I think it's 14.12 that's to blame, or 14.12 is a new one, I don't know. But basically the only big changes are there is 3 new Augment mods. Where would I find Zephyrs? Which one has Zephyr in it? Vauban has a new one. Oh, a Vortex Augment, nice. It's increased by 70% for each. Wow. So basically throwing another vortex into a vortex increases its duration by. That could work really well. The other one, the one for Zephyr, the one I was actually in here looking for, is weird. It is an augment for Tornado, but it doesn't make sense at the same time. It's going to create 8 additional ones, but they're going to be half the size of the original ones, and they won't pick up enemies. That's a weird one. And lastly, Excalibur has one for his Radial Blind. That basically means that open to finishers, and it will add 300% more damage to finishers. You're basically going to be able to assassinate anybody using that. That could come in useful, but there is also a note on there that in Devstream 50 they talked about how they're going to rework Excalibur, and of course this opens them up to changing anything they want on any of the frames when it comes to abilities, so we'll see how that one works out. But it does mean that Surging Dash, Radiant Finish and Furious Javelin will probably be changed. I don't think he's got a 4th note, just a 3, because I think they were talking about getting rid of Radial Javelin as it works now, and basically they're going to change his abilities like they did with Rhino, because there was one of Rhino's abilities that basically repeated itself in one of them, so that was taken out and there was another ability put in. I think it's where Raw is now, was a different one, but it was basically Rhino Dash, but it did something else. I think I'm thinking about that the right way anyway, because it was literally, it's almost exactly the same as one of his other abilities, so and I think everybody took it out and nobody used it, so they changed it, and I think that's when Raw was added. And basically they're going to do the same thing with Excalibur, so even though these are good now, especially that one, that could be really useful. How they'll work when they actually rework Excalibur's abilities might be completely different. These mods may just straight up disappear, because if the ability isn't there, the mods are going to become fairly useless. Weirdly though, out of all of the things in here, the bit that stands out the most to me is the Corpus Crewmen Enemies will now sit through their death animation for longer, because they would disappear while they were still ragdolling. And apparently this was something people thought they would complain about, so they've extended it so he would ragdoll, fall to his death, then disappear. Basically his death animation was too short. So that's been extended. There's various network things, and to be honest, that's about it. There was a change, as it under equipment, or yes, this can no longer be bought unless you are mastery rank 4 or above. That is because these weapons cannot be obtained unless you are mastery level 4 or above. The normal Nakana is a 4, the dragon, if I remember rightly, it's a 6. I kind of wish it would say that if you just went into weapons and you had a look at them. Obviously you can't just have a look at the dragon Nakana, because I don't think that's actually even in here. No, it actually is. I thought that was only a buildable upgrade, but oh well. But yeah, it doesn't actually say what the mastery rank is for it, so I'm pretty sure it's a 6, unless I'm missing somewhere on there where it actually says what it is. Yeah, I didn't know that was actually in there to buy. I could have sworn it was only the Nakana, and the only way to get the dragon was to upgrade it through the dojo. You see, there's the normal one, which doesn't really... Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked again. They've made it so I can understand why they've done that. That one makes a lot of sense because, well, people have obviously bought it and complained that they've bought this cosmetic item they can't use, because that thing does look really nice. I'm kind of hoping that they bring this guy's out soon, because you can clearly see that is two swords. One of them is shorter than the other. And I really hope they bring that out. But not only the normal Nakana version, but they also bring out a Dragon Nakana version. And those people who have bought the skin already can use it on them. And it will basically look exactly like that. Because that looks really cool. This is the... I cannot remember this guy's name. It's the Conclave Syndicate inside of the Relays. I did join, but I haven't been back in since I actually joined, because I didn't join this thing and then went in and I was playing through it and came out and said, well, why haven't I got any rep for these people? And it was like, you total idiot, you forgot to join the goddamn thing. So I had to come in and do that. But they look really nice. I hope they come out pretty soon. I don't know what that is on his back. I think that's just part of his armor. But come on, it can't be denied. They look nice. I want them. Just steal them from him. That's what we should be able to do. Hopefully they will not be a Conclave only weapon. That would be... It would be nice, but it would also be really shitty to those people who don't play it, so we'll see. But that... I really like those weapons. And I hope one day they do actually bring them out. But anyway... We'll leave this off here for now, because there's not really that much to this update. I'm just babbling again. So, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.